Welcome back. The details. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received his South Sudanese counterpart Salva Kiir in Cairo on Sunday. The meeting discussed means of boosting bilateral ties in various domains and a number of regional issues of mutual concern. Following the talks, the two leaders held a joint press conference during which President el-Sisi welcomed the South Sudan's president and asserted Egypt's constant support to South Sudan to achieve peace and stability in its territories. The head of state also asserted a readiness to push forward cooperation between the two countries in several domains. Meanwhile, Kiir expressed gratitude to President el-Sisi and the Egyptian people. He also reiterated that the talks were fruitful as they tackled several issues, including the so-called Ethiopian dam file, and called on Addis Ababa to return to negotiations to reach a satisfactory and a fair solution for all parties. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi said Egypt values historic ties with South Korea, praising the boost in bilateral ties which took place recently. He was speaking as he received the head of the South Korean National Association in Cairo on Sunday. Presidential spokesperson Ambassador Bassam Radi said the South Korean official expressed keenness on boosting ties with Egypt and on expanding cooperation in all fields, particularly Korean investments in Egypt. He said activating comprehensive partnership also topped the agenda of talks. The two sides discussed means of benefiting from South Korea's expertise in technological industries, as well as means of alleviating the repercussions of COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli held a meeting to discuss the scenarios of facing the repercussions of fuel price hikes and the strategic commodities in the global market. Madbouli confirmed that the matter demands clear scenarios to confront the repercussions on the Egyptian market, emphasizing the necessity to provide the strategic goods as well as undertaking measures to reduce the impact of global crises. During the meeting, the Minister of Petroleum explained the measures taken by the ministry to deal with the current conditions. Meanwhile, the Minister of Supplies said it's studying the effect of these hikes on the local market and said it has sufficient stocks of strategic commodities. For his part, Minister of Agriculture reviewed challenges facing the agricultural sector, particularly climate change and high energy prices, and the development of the vision that includes encouraging farmers to expand the areas planted with strategic crops. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli said the state is expediting efforts to lay out plans to upgrade the performance level of the civil aviation sector. During his meeting with Minister of Aviation Mohammed Manar Anaba, Madbouli stressed the importance of continuing with the development of the aviation sector, being one of the tributaries of the national economy. For his part, the Minister of Aviation reviewed developments in the reconstruction of the civil aviation sector and the future vision for Egypt Air. Egypt reported 831 new coronavirus infections, bringing the total number of cases to 311,576 people since the outbreak hit the country in mid-February 2020. The Ministry of Health reported 39 new deaths, bringing the total number of fatalities to 17,658. The ministry added that 611 patients were discharged from hospitals, raising the number of those who have recovered to 262,654 people. Globally, and particularly in Italy,